Happy Pentecost Sunday, church. This is a beautiful day to celebrate Pentecost. Thank you, God, for the beautiful weather. It's also a beautiful day to ponder the gift of motherhood. We just celebrated Mother's Day last weekend, and I've just been pondering how important it is when we talk about consecrated virginity and motherhood, to talk about this brideship with the Lord, to also talk in the same breath of spiritual motherhood. Many of us in this world, there are many who are called to be biological mothers and also spiritual mothers. The best thing you can do for your children, your sons and daughters, is to help them know God and be ready for heaven, right? As consecrated virgins, we are so called to live out of the overflow of God's love in us, right? Being brides, being filled and overflowing with His love, His grace, His redemption, and sharing with the world. And if we're not fruitful, we're not doing our job as spiritual mothers. God makes us fruitful, by the way. When we are abiding in Him and abiding in His love, the bridegroom's love, we will naturally see areas where we're to overflow into people and to love His people, to serve His people. There's a lot of people crying out in this world who don't know God. There's a lot of people who don't know love. So part of our job is to proclaim to the world the gift of spiritual motherhood by just living it, right? As consecrated virgins, it's beautiful to be able to witness to, I'm espoused to God, to Jesus Christ, but I'm also living out for many people the gift of mothering. I had someone tell me over the last weekend, that my presence and prayer over her she sensed my motherhood. She sensed my motherly love. And I was like thinking, I did too. And the more I live this vocation of consecrated virginity, the more I see God kind of pushing me into deeper ways of leaning into motherhood for His church, for people in the world who are alone, without God, and just being free in my motherhood. So anyway, one of those things that we need to ponder as consecrated virginity, as we are consecrated virgins, or those who are discerning consecrated virginity, is what are the ways that God has already called me to be mother. It is the pinnacle of a woman's creation, is to be able to give a generous gift of herself as a mother. And sometimes it's just walking with people through spiritual highs and lows. Sometimes there's very particular ways that God has you maybe in school to mentor kids in school, or to really care for some family members who are in real need. But what is the way that God is asking you to be radically available to be mother to people? And take some time to pray about that and ponder that as you discern, for those of us who are living consecrated virginity, being brides of Christ in the midst of the world. The other half of our call is to not only deepen life as bride of Jesus Christ, the God of the universe, but is also to deepen motherhood. How does God want to bless the world with the gift of your motherly care and love? So ponder that today and the days to come in this month of May, that we celebrate Mary as mother of the church, mother of Jesus. Ponder what it means with her to be mother, and how God's asking you to live out that grace of motherhood so that people might know God and live for His kingdom and know Jesus. All right, God bless. Peace.